Last week, hundreds of workers were seen fleeing a Foxconn factory in Zhengzhou, Henan province after a COVID outbreak forced workers to lock down in the workplace. The largest iPhone-making site in the region and the largest private employer in China, this Foxconn factory employed over 200,000 people. Videos went viral across social media showing employees climbing fences, breaking barriers, and dragging suitcases down highways. On October 12th, 6 positive cases were detected in Zhengzhou, 11 more the following day. And so the Foxconn factory initiated closed-loop measures, a tactic used by factories in China in order to maintain production through COVID-19 lockdowns. The over 200,000 employees were restricted from going beyond their workstations and dormitories. Dining halls were closed, and workers were required to follow fixed commute routes from the dormitories to the workplace. During the weeks that followed, more and more workers began to flee the factory, citing health concerns. While Foxconn has stated that they provided the workers with 3 meals a day, other workers reported being pushed to go back to work before it was clear they were not contagious. Other workers reported being sent to quarantine centers where uninfected close contacts and confirmed cases were in close proximity to each other, and that they were left without medicine or enough food. Reports of garbage piling up in living areas and workers sleeping on factory floors to avoid infection have also been heard from many of the fleeing workers. Some have estimated the number of workers leaving the Foxconn factory to be around 60,000. However, Foxconn has yet to release the official numbers. Either way, the number is large enough for cities across central China to brace themselves for a massive influx of migrant workers. On Saturday, nearby cities, including Yuzhou, Changge, and Qinyang, urged workers to report to local authorities before coming home. Vehicles were set up to transfer workers, and they were quarantined upon arrival. Now Foxconn is carrying out initiatives to try and keep workers at the factory, announcing that they would quadruple the bonuses if any employee willing to stay and work. It's estimated that the COVID lockdowns at the Zhengzhou factory will affect 10% of global iPhone production, with iPhone production at the factory slumping as much as 30%. China's Singles Day is approaching on November 11th, the largest retail and online shopping day in the world, making Foxconn all the more desperate to ensure production stays up. It's not the first time Foxconn has been in hot water for the treatment of its workers. Foxconn has long dealt with suicides as a result of its poor working conditions. Most notably was a situation in 2012 in Wuhan when a group of 150 workers stood on top of a factory building and protested working conditions by threatening to jump. In 2017, it was revealed that Foxconn had been hiring miners via internships in order to solve a labor shortage, forcing them to work 11-hour shifts, violating China's labor laws, which states that interns can't work more than 40 hours a week. The Foxconn situation has also added to mounting concerns regarding the mismanagement of COVID-19. In Xining, a city in Qinghai province, people took to social media to complain about food shortages, with one netizen claiming that her grandfather had allegedly died hungry. In Lanzhou, a 3-year-old died of carbon monoxide poisoning after emergency and community workers blocked the exit to his residential building, preventing his father from driving him to the hospital just 10 minutes away. Rigid work styles have resulted in many carrying out COVID-19 policies to approach issues with a no-exceptions mindset. There have been many cases of individuals being harmed or losing their lives in lockdown as a result.